Hi everyone, welcome back to my art journaling channel. This is Michelle, and today I'm sharing a little page with you in my journaling journal, combining some thoughts that I have with art and also some hand lettering. So I did start with gessoing this page. I'm doing quite a generous coat of gesso because obviously this is just a notebook. The pages are not suitable for wet media. I wasn't sure where I was going with this page other than my title that I had in my head. So I thought I'd better just prep the page and make sure that whatever goes over the top is not going to seep into the back pages or into the spine or anything like that. Okay, so my title for this page is called Let Them. I'm sure you must have heard of Mel Robbins' Let Them theory. It really has spoken to me, and I thought that this year I will be taking that to heart. So the idea was to do rainbow letters, but then I started with the E in the center in red instead of orange. So it's still rainbow, it's just not quite in order. So the way I like to do my lettering sometimes is to write out the word or words that I've got just in normal block letters, and then I go in and I thicken up the lines and I make these little triangular looking shapes right on the edges or on the ends of all the letters, just to add a little bit of interest to them and make them look a little less like my handwriting, but like there has been some effort put into them. Oftentimes when I do this technique in my journal pages, it is also a really good way to fill up space. So kind of space out the letters on the page, and then the extra bits that I add onto the letters will then help to fill up the page and not have so many empty spaces in between the letters. I am going around all of my letters with my black paint pen, and I did use Marlene's acrylic markers to get those words down. Then I decided I'll go through some paper pads, and I'm just going to cut circles in all different colors, and I'm using the backs and the fronts of these pages just so I don't have all the circles looking exactly the same. And I'm really just freehanding this. I haven't drawn out circles or followed a template or anything like that. I don't mind if my circles are looking a little rough and ready. On this page, there was a little phrase that says, "You don't have to be perfect to be happy." And I thought that would be an excellent kind of subtitle for this page, because I don't know if you've heard about the Mel Robbins theory, but if you have, you'll know that basically it is you cannot control anybody else other than yourself, and people are going to say and do and think stuff, and the easiest way to get over that is just to let them do that. And if you are not perfect in somebody else's standards, then it really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your life. It shouldn't affect your life. It shouldn't take up any space in your brain and your life and make you unhappy. So that's kind of what I had in my mind. Okay, I've got my circle stuck on, and I'm just going to do a rough little squiggly line around all of them. You can see with that first one, I made a little bit of a blunder with the line, but that doesn't matter because all of the lines are scribbly. If I had to try and make my lines perfect, then that one would obviously stand out very, very obviously. So that's why I normally do scribbly lines. And now I'm just going in and I'm just going to journal some thoughts about this Let Them theories, the things that I've heard about it, and what I think about it, and how I intend to live this year free of the expectations or the judgments or that sort of thing from others. And you'll see I'm just going to journal in a couple of different spaces. I hope it's not too boring for you to watch. I did also pause the video at one stage to just finish up the journaling because I figured it might get a little tedious for you to watch me write out my thoughts. Okay, once I've got everything written down that I had in my head, I decided I would like to add a little bit more interest into the letters because they were looking a little bit bland and sad to me. So I'm just going in with, if I used one end of Marlene's marker, I'm just using the other end to add some marks. And I'm keeping it really simple. It's just lines and circles and dots. And it's just brightening up and bringing some life into those letters. I don't know, once I have Mel's book, I probably would add a little bit more journaling to this page. So there are still some spaces left. And maybe I'll add to it, maybe not. And that's about it for this page. I really like the way it turned out. I like that there's some white space in there. And I like that it still gives me a little bit of freedom to add more details to it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I will be back again soon. Bye.